Hey everybody, so I wanted to touch base with you because I'm traveling. I'm starting my trip today, and a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to send you all a Google Voice phone number. So if for some reason you text me or call me and I don't get back to you, then send me a text or a call on the Google Voice number. Or if you want, you can just use the Google Voice number, whatever's easier. It's just that the Google Voice works internationally better than my phone. So I wanted to make sure you do that. Also, uh, everybody needs to be doing their Epic Essentials, their Mind Play, and their Dreambox 30 minutes every day. Make sure you're doing that because it is, pretty essential at this point that we make sure we're doing that every day. And if you've already taken your benchmarks, I wanted to share with you your practice that I want you to start, and I'm going to be making these individual. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so this happens to be a 4th grade math, but a blueprint is basically the percentage of what's going to be on your state's test. So for this 4th grade for math, 46% is numbers and operations, etc. So what I did is I took the highest percentage and we're tackling those skills first. So this is just an example, but the yellow indicates that on your benchmark you did not pass that skill. Red means you're really not understanding that skill at all. Green means you've understood that skill, so we're just not even going to work with it. So the dates are not in chronological order from top to bottom, so make sure you just scroll through to see the dates. So for this standard, this student, this imaginary student, is going to be working on this skill in IXL. Now, one thing that I want you to know is, see how this has a 4th grade standard? So all of these have a 4 dot in front of it, but it wouldn't sort if I had the 4 dots, so it looks like that. So if you get confused when you're looking for it in IXL, if you're a 4th grader or 1st grader or whatever grade you're in, it's going to start with that. But I'll give you an example. So let's say we're doing this skill N.1.3, and this is a number and operations. I know that because this percentage matches this. And I'm going to go to IXL practice. And 4th grade math. And let me go back to what it was. It was 1.3, N.1.3. So I'm going to go back. N.1.3. So all of these skills you would target this week. And that skill, and there was one other, because it's basically 2 skills a week, 1.4. So it would be, where did it go? So it would be 1.3, all of these skills, and all of these skills. So basically this is going to replace just about everything other than your core curriculum. This is going to replace it for you. So I'm going to be sending you in Mastery Connect at the end of the week, you're going to be getting a quiz over just those skills that you have to do that week. It's only 5 questions, but it basically is a way for me to see if you understood that skill and if you have it mastered. Because if you don't have it mastered, then we have to adjust your schedule. But this is really important, guys, because we're basically running out of time, and I paced these out so that they are done in time for state testing. There's a little bit of wiggle room in this example, but some of you don't have any wiggle room. So make sure you're tackling 2 skills. Now this is just for math. You'll also have ELA. Not everybody took their ELA and math benchmark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the majority of the reds and target those over the next 3 weeks until we do your benchmark. So you'll still have math and ELA skills to practice, even if you have not taken both benchmarks. So I'll just put them in order and put them in, I'll just put them in order for those, because like I said, I'll just target the ones that the majority of the students are in the red. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. The word of this week is defy. And I apologize for Google Classroom not being available last week, but it should be available within a few days of this week. And for sure, by the time Friday comes around for your quiz, it's going to be available. So hope you guys have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.